There is a new move in North Carolina to put the boot on predatory towing companies. WRAL Investigates has staked out aggressive towers for more than 10 years.
And despite the complaints about how they do business, getting them to treat drivers fairly has not been easy. That might be about to change.
They charged $100 extra for the credit card, which is the part that upsets me quite a bit.
From Orange County,
my first thought was, since there's no towing signs around here, that it was stolen.
To Wake County.
You can't be faulted if something isn't marked properly.
To Durham. Accusations of predatory towing are soaring. A state law about towing rules only applies to some towns, but even local rules aren't enforced.
It's never an easy conversation telling someone, hey, I just don't have the power to intervene in this matter.
Attorney General Josh Stein told WRAL Investigates he agrees about the lack of enforcement.
But I do think our laws can and should be strengthened. We don't give local governments enough power to regulate this industry.
State lawmakers are getting the message. There are two bills now filed to address predatory towing. One would establish a towing commission and would require a permit and set standards and fees. The other would give the Attorney General the power to set the towing rules, since the office already has a consumer protection unit.
We are not targeting towing companies just for the sake of it. We're just making sure that people are being treated fairly.
Representatives Alan Boyncey and Tim Longest are sponsors on one of the bills. Longest says the current system, where cities and towns set their own towing rules, isn't working.
The problem with predatory towing across North Carolina has shown is that it's important to have statewide guidelines that everyone understands and can reasonably apply.
Both bills would address how much towing companies can charge a driver for using a credit card. We heard from people towed by Barnes Towing in Orange County who were charged $100 extra to use a card. WRAL Investigates asked Barnes about the excessive fee and were told, we do not charge a credit card processing fee, instead calling it a cash discount.
You charge them that kind of fee. I mean, that could mean the difference between them putting food on table, that evening for their kids or not.
The other change would postpone when companies can start charging storage fees that can add up so fast tow companies put liens on cars to take possession of them.
You shouldn't be charged a fee for a day when you weren't able to pick up the car.
Representative Boyncey also pointed out the personal impact he saw in a WRAL story of a mother whose car was towed with her son's cancer medication and wheelchair inside. She was the driver charged the $100 credit card fee.
That's kind of a worst case scenario, but it still kind of illustrates for folks like what kind of impact this can have on people's lives when they aren't being treated fairly.
Now the drivers we've spoken with have some hope for change to at least level the predatory towing playing field.
The towing company has you by the neck and you just have to pay whatever they want to charge you.